Alright, so we are at Cappy's crib, and beforehand we had all of the builders who were involved with this event send their stuff to, it was a mission. We had them send their stuff to an address and to the show coordinator in Cali, and then he got the stuff and he crossed it across the Cali-Mexico border, and then from there he mailed it to the convention center here, basically in Mexico. So I had to send a little money to Cappy, like wire him some money to make all of that happen. And he did it, and we got it, and then all the dioramas are here. So we just been here for the past few hours kind of mapping out stuff and how we're gonna figure this out and how we're gonna set up everything and how we're gonna sell stuff and do everything, basically. So we are just opening some of these boxes for the first time. Flash, I don't know what you did, bro, but your thing didn't get damaged, so that's great. But you surely didn't pack a lot of shit in here for that journey. Just letting you know, bro. I love you, man, but what the hell? All right.
This ain't for no scalper. You a scalper? Then fuck out shit. This one's for them real collectors. That's army building and posing figures. Marvel Legends, imports, mini matey, I'm fucking with them. Hype beast, we know about you. Stay buying figs, don't know about it.
So just to be clear, it wasn't that Flash didn't pack enough. I was just concerned about the way he packed it. I thought that there was going to be an issue because there wasn't a lot of bubble wrap or anything, but it did show up with without any problems. In fact, everybody's diorama that's sent from the States had no issues, so that was cool. And so we had a diorama from Flash. We had one from Henry Beltran. We had one from the DMC. And please take a moment to follow each one of these guys. These are some of my go-to guys. There were a couple of people that I wanted to get work from, but I just didn't even ask because it was sort of last minute. And it was one person that I did ask, but it just didn't work out. But next year I will definitely be more prepared for this situation and get as many builders as I can out there on display. But anyway, yeah, DMC. We had one from Chris Gupton. We had one from Al Figures. We had one from Terraformer, and we had one from the Chris Lyons. And I think that was it as far as the States go. So shout out to all of those dudes again. Please give them a follow, and yeah, moving forward. All right. Day 2 for us. So we are hanging out in the lobby of the Holiday Inn Express, where most of the people that are guests of the show are staying. I'm staying with my boy Cappy, so I'm good, which allowed me to do a lot of sightseeing and stuff yesterday. And I didn't, you know, these people probably didn't venture far from the hotel. And we are meeting down here this morning because we are going on a tour to see the pyramids. So I'm super excited about that. And yeah, I'll take you guys along for the ride. Filling up the bus. I don't think the bus is going to actually be all the way full, but
yeah. So then we're all
be cool.
So we're all
that view. Beautiful day. Maybe about 70 degrees or something like that. This is our group. I think we're just waiting for like 2 people to come back from the bathroom. And Tierra Patrick is actually part of our group. You guys that's about my age might know who she is. I'm pretty sure that originally Ray Park and Ernie Hudson were supposed to be a part of our tour group, but they didn't arrive to Mexico until the following day. And we also had a couple of other people on the bus that were pretty interesting. It was Hugh Spite and Paul Blake, and also Brody, what's his last name? Perkins, Brody Perkins. So Brody Perkins is a sculptor, designer. I think he's currently working with Mythic Legions, the Four Horsemen. And Hugh Spite is the guy who played the Gamorrean guard, and I think he played another role in Star Wars too. And Blake was the guy who played Greedo. And both of those guys were really interesting. It was fun talking with them. We had like the illest nerd talk on the bus on the way to the pyramids. It was about an hour ride, and all of us and Chartemis and Cappy, and we were all just like talking about a bunch of different nerd stuff. It was really cool chopping it up with them, man. What a great experience.
Cleared that.
Well, here we are, about to make our ascent.
We're going to do it in Italian.
That's what I was saying when I got here.
So there's a smaller pyramid here on the left.
What the fuck is that?
I think he's got some type of... No, he's got some type of machine or something over there.
Oh, okay. Sounds like Ross. Come here, man. Yeah. Take a fucking selfie. There they were. Well, an old friend from years and years ago.
Yeah, how steep these are.
Was filming on the edge of a cliff, and he did just that. He died falling off the edge of a cliff. It was, he was quite famous. He did the Levi Jeans one, you know, the Levi Jeans where the guy.
So I totally forgot we was going to be exercising here.
Yeah.
Well, this is the first set of steps we went up, and I thought I was in pretty good shape. But this is just amazing. This video is not gonna give you guys any. It's like when I talk about figures and say that the pictures don't do it justice. Same thing here, man. This video won't do any justice, but I'm bringing it to you anyway. Reach the next plateau. I'm fucking winded. Everybody's resting.
Cool.
All right, one more plateau reached. This next one is pretty steep, so
Let's get you a tattoo in Mexico. Yeah, this shit.
get you a naked lady across your chest.
Down.
Do you want me to take one for you guys?
Thank you. My frontal camera is busted. So.
Oh, no.
Looks like we're not the only ones that's exhausted. Oh, we have the next plateau.
Oh, that's sick. I was just watching one of his videos online playing live.
So here I am, the very top.
Good night, look at me. You're not looking.
Wonderful view.
Can you take him back down like this?
Yo, Brody.
So we actually like in this walkway headed towards the moon pyramid. The one that we went on top of was the sun.
No, I didn't. James did.
I'm not walking up these steps though. You can forget about that. So yeah, you know, I'm close, but I'm definitely not climbing another flight of steps. And you can't really go all the way to the top of this one because it's delicate, it's crumbling. But I did want to get up close. We just came from eating some authentic Mexican food. Now we are at the museum. So just a little more insight into the trip and how things worked and some of my interactions. And for the most part, everything was positive. I didn't really have any negative interactions this entire trip. It was just a really, really great experience. I probably keep saying that, but it truly was. So sitting right across from me at lunch there was cosplayer Sophia Sivan. I think that's how you pronounce it. She was really cool, really nice. There was quite a few cosplayers on the bill or invited to the show. So basically everybody that you saw there or will see are people that are in the industry that had tables at the con doing signing autographs and doing meet and greets and taking pictures and stuff like that. I think I was the only person that was a guest of the show, quote unquote guest of the show, that was from like a club. So ACBA was there represented as a club. We had a booth, but we weren't really allowed to sell anything out of our booth. You know, obviously I worked around that and did what I had to do, but it was really just for us to be represented as the true pioneers in the display art, toy photography field. I mean, there were other clubs there represented, but they all seem to really be excited to see ACBA there because, as you know, a lot of groups on Facebook and a lot of groups in general have basically tried to emulate what we've done from the beginning and as far as kickstarting this movement. So the showrunners obviously recognized that and invited me in that capacity and really showed me a good time. So big shout out to Elias and to everybody coordinating the unboxing toy convention. I'm just really grateful to have been a part of this and to hang with all of these cool people.
Over there was where they found the bodies, because that was the Quetzalcoatl temple.
That one, you said?
Yeah, that one.
What, the sacrifice bodies?
Yeah, sacrifice,
okay.
like 237 bodies they found.
Wow.
I didn't get to do my Stairmaster the other day, and I'm like, it's fine, I'll go to the pyramids, I'll get it in.
That's exactly what you would have been doing.
It didn't have it.
That's pretty much exactly what it was.